Hello and welcome back to my channel, Brahmaloka Tarot, for a general message for the collective. Shine your light. You are ready for this. This is not a pick a card reading. It's a message for some of you out there who are needing to hear this message today. So let's just dive right in. I do have some channeled messages, and then we'll dive in with your tarot cards over here and some other cards as well, as you can see. So your channeled message for the collective today. It was really interesting when I read it back. It was definitely a poem. It was pretty funny. So let's see what it is. Shine your light. You are ready for this. Sweetness of life is coming to you. You've tasted bitter and now demanding better treatment of yourself. People will treat you as you treat yourself, so do the golden rule on yourself to see changes in others. There's some interference with your connection to self and source, but keep going. Keep doing you, because you are ready for this. And then here is where it flipped into just some sort of channeled poem. Memories flood an Egyptian sun, burning the backs of men one by one, two and two, working until the day is through. But you, the carrier of all this weight, a shining prospect at a golden gate, shining and shimmering, awake, awake. Raindrops and teardrops and dewdrops are one, shimmering and shining again to the rising sun. Wipe the dust off your shoulders, the crust off your face. You are now entering a new planet, a new race, where time collapses into here and now, where love is unconditional, where it's not the why, but the how. 144-369-1088-432. These are the numbers that awaken in you. Riddle me, be riddled with doubt. Don't riddle me, I'm all riddled out. This is not a game, you exasperated say. And yet it is a game you dare to play. Play or be played, two sides the same, and recognizing this is the name of the game. So which one you choose, it already is. Either way, shine your light. You are ready for this. And then I put keywords is key, compassion, courage, and play. So isn't that such an interesting way that the channeled messages came through today? Sometimes it does that, but it hasn't in quite some time. That was a pretty interesting one. I might have to just reread it later on when I really have a chance to have it set in a little bit more too. But let's just take a look at your cards now. I'm going to put them off to the side a little bit here. So I'm just quickly doing that. And let's get some tarot cards to start, okay? This is the Rider Tarot deck. I felt like going with original. All right, one more time here. We're just going to see what needs to pop up for you guys. This is a collective message for those of you who need it, who are here to, if you are here, then this is definitely a message for you. So this one, maybe that one, yeah. Okay. And we've got underneath the deck, the Three of Pentacles right here. So I'm going to put that off to the side because I think that is significant, the Three of Pentacles. Let's see here. We've got the King of Cups. That was in reverse. I think there's a lot of these in reverse maybe. So King of Cups in reverse. The Seven of Wands in reverse, the Seven of Cups in reverse, and then the Knight of Cups upright. Okay, let me just put this off to the side here. There. This is a pretty significant pull because I can read it a couple of ways. I think the biggest thing that was coming up and what I was hearing was that you've had someone or some people in your life that have been overstepping your boundaries. that have been overstepping your boundaries. And not only that, making you feel like you're the crazy one, and you almost feel like you're defenseless over this. Like you haven't been able, you haven't been able to really defend yourself. You haven't had the ability to stand up and speak your truth, almost like feeling like you're overwhelmed emotionally, feeling like you've been challenged emotionally, because it's a tricky situation. It might be someone and some people who you really love to be around, you spend time around, but you find yourself like feeling energetically drained around them. And it's like your boundaries have been crossed time and time again. And this is telling me with the Knight of Cups now, and the underneath was the unseen forces coming through, which is the Three of Pentacles, a new foundation, a foundation built off of trust and connection and longevity. Well, this Knight of Cups is coming through to also offer you this offering is an offering of love, actually. So it's like this Knight of Cups, knight in shining armor, offering you this cup of love. This cup is a potential opportunity as well. So you may be seeing this a few different ways, or at least I'm seeing it a couple of different ways. It's an offering of love. It could actually be someone who is showing you how much they love you. And it could also be some sort of offering to you or a gift for you. It's very interesting. So I think there's a lot that's going to be happening fairly soon. So the energies are very interesting because the first part of this is kind of like someone's been overstepping your boundaries. You've been allowing certain energies in, feeling defenseless, feeling confused, feeling like you were made to be the crazy person. And then there's this switch into this Knight of Cups and offering someone who is actually expressing themselves now to you, showing that they love you, and it may be a gift that you're receiving. Mostly what I'm seeing here is about emotions, is about love, because you have the King of Cups, the Seven of Cups, and the Knight of Cups right here. Then we have the Seven of Wands, which is that, lowering your defenses or feeling defenseless, depending on how you read that. And then the Three of Pentacles being a strong foundation here for you. So it's like restructuring or rebuilding a foundation with people who you actually love to be around and love and enjoy. And it's not like it's draining for you. So there is a switch here. People will treat you as you treat yourself. So do the golden rule on yourself to see the changes in others. So you're ready for this. You're ready for a new level of love, of spiritual love is what I'm hearing as well, of spiritual love and of self-love, which a lot of people say that and it gets slung around all the time. I even say that a lot. And it's almost like, well, what is that? What does that mean to you? What does that mean to us? I mean, self-love. Does that just mean like treat yourself to a sundae or make sure to, get your hair cut? Well, some of it is that, but that's just the superficial level. There's a level beyond, or levels beyond that, which is like ultimate self-love, connection to yourself, to source. That's coming back for you. And that connection offers loving security for you, so that no matter where you are and what you're doing in life, you have that ultimate sense of security within yourself and safety and knowing and love, your own personal love that you can just continue to keep giving to you. And that in and of itself also spills over into the outer world and what you're doing in the outer world, no matter what you're doing, who you're around and all that. So your cup is always full. That's what I'm getting at. Okay, let's get some cards from this deck. I think this is the Starseed Oracle deck. I've got a couple of decks that yeah, we're a little bit more galactic or otherworldly that came through for your collective reading here. This is, you're not alone. Look at that. You're not alone. Physical connection, community with the Three of Pentacles, rebuilding your connections and your community around you, being around those that fill your cup and who love you for you, and you don't have to be anyone else around them because they just love you for who you are. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, this is the Healing Waters Oracle. We're going to see, ooh, wow, that's way too many. So I'm going to ask the pendulum which one we go for. First, second, third. Okay, the third one. Oops, that one's getting stuck here. So those ones, let's see here. I have got everything all messed up now. Okay, we've got Mother of the Salt Waters, passion, wild love, open your heart, let love in. Isn't that beautiful? More water, and I think it's very fitting that I was drawn to the Healing Waters. And look at all the cool colors that are through here, like the light blues and the aquamarine colors, very cooling and soothing energy coming through for your reading today. Water is emotions, so it's like being able to connect with your emotions on a level that's beyond what you have done superficially over time. I think it's like about time that you dive deep into your own heart and what do you truly want. This is a time to shine your light. This is a time to show people your authenticity, your authentic self. There's no need to hide who you are anymore. And there's a lot more people like you. You're not alone. So if you've been living in isolation because you feel like, well, no one likes me, no one's going to like me, and I don't even like me, well, that, there are people out there who are just, resonating with you and wanting to connect with you and be around you. There's a whole bunch of people out there like us, the ones who have come here on a mission to Earth, who are ready to step forward into this new Earth. You heard that in the channeled messages, and I might have to read the channeled messages one more time just because it was so thick with everything. Earth Star activation, anchoring, grounded action, Isis energy. Look at that, the beautiful Isis, mother, strong feminine energy. Water connected to that as well, but this shows like even like fiery colors, right? That golden purple, colors. Her hands are up. It's like the magic is coming back in your life. The magic is coming back in your life, and you are connecting with your abilities so much these days. You have like extra sensory perception, ESP. You have abilities that are maybe some of the clairs, clairvoyant, clairsentient, claircognizant, clairgustient, clairaudient. All those may be something that you're actually finding that you can do and that you've always been able to do. You're just reconnecting to those. There's definitely a connection to ancient Egypt, especially because it did say in here, the channeled messages, memories flood an Egyptian sun, burning the backs of men one by one, 2 and 2 working away till day is through. But you, the carrier of all this weight, a shining prospect at a golden gate, shining and shimmering, awake, awake. So there's, you've been working, you've been toiling, you've been carrying probably like millennia worth of emotional baggage, not from just you, but from past lifetimes and past experiences in this life and in previous lives, and also of others, because you're such an empathic person. You have extrasensory perception, so you're perceiving other people's stuff too. And if you take that on as your own, then you can really truly, you're doing yourself a disservice in some ways, because you're truly, you don't need to carry that anymore. What I'm saying is you're here to let go of all that baggage now. And when you do that for yourself and you start loving yourself for who you are and what's going on, no matter what is and who is around you, that becomes such a powerful experience. Okay, well, let's just keep going here. I don't want to get in on a full-on tangent. Is this one? Wish. Your heart's desire is ready to come true. Isn't that amazing? Wish. Wish upon a star. Shine your light. Wish upon a star. Make a wish. It will come true. So it's saying to you also that there's like this new... your wish for a new start in life and for being able to connect to yourself completely and be able to, you know, have others around you who truly love you for you. And, you know, of course, it all starts with this wish, with this desire, this one desire to know yourself more. And it could be any amount of things that you're desiring, right? We have so many desires, but there's certain ones that are just like they hit home. They hit home. And actually, home is a really important part of this whole reading for you guys. Home is where the heart is. I'm hearing home is where the heart is. And heart is where you home. Interesting. Heart is where you home. Anyway, write down your intentions. You guys are powerful manifestors, whether you know it or not. Whatever you write down, whatever you put out into the universe, you will attract that to you. So make sure that it is of your highest and best intentions, and make sure that you pray for whatever it is for yourself as well, not just for others, because whatever happens for you also happens for others. Don't forget that. You are a big player, a big spiritual player. You deserve so much love and abundance in this lifetime. Don't ever think that you were, you know, unlucky in any way. This is a lucky card to be able to play this game called life. I might actually extend this at some point to a pick a card reading, because I think there's something to that, what I just said. The game of life, you know? And it did say that at the bottom here in the channel messages. It said, like, don't riddle me, I'm all riddled out. This is not a game, you exasperated say. Oh, wait, don't riddle me, I'm all riddled out. This is not a game, you say, and yet it is a game you dare play. Play or be played, two sides the same, and recognizing this is the name of the game. So which one you choose, it already is. Either way, shine your light. You are ready for this. No matter what the outcome, no matter what is going on, your focus is on you in the here and now. This game called life is to be played. You know, we are all players, and it's whether or not you accept the role that you have to be here now. Someone needed to hear that in the way that I was saying it. Okay, let's see what this is an angel card? Angels and Auras Oracle. Okay, let's see. Whoa, 2 of them came through for you. Ha! 2 of them came through for you. Oh my, oh my. Oh do, oh do. Okay, point of view. Oh my, a point of view. Gratitude, assistance, guidance, and understanding. Do you see this point of view? It's a shift in perspective. It's a shift in you. Number 30, this man is hunched over. He's got a feather over his head though, so he's being guided by the angels. Now, then this person is opening their hands just like this beautiful goddess Isis. You see her hands are above. It's like praising your chance your once in a lifetime chance to be here now. No matter, you know, who you are, you can reach this point of view. You can see and switch yourself to a view of the world through the lens of gratitude. And gratitude is the true attitude. There's so much information, like actual clinical evidence that shows the more grateful that you are, that if you keep a gratitude journal, the more happy you are, you know, the more contented you are with life, because you're not like, you know, focus. It's a shift in focus. So what you focus on, you bring about. That's a true, I mean, I wouldn't have understood that until I actually experienced it myself. So please understand that what you focus on, whether it's focusing on all the struggles in your life or focusing on the beauty and the opportunities in some of these harder times, it's up to you how you choose to do it, but it's two sides of the same coin, meaning that we are all one. There's a point to all this, a single point. You see the one, and the one is you. The one is you. Okay, the power of prayer. Look at that. Surrender, believe, affirm, and release. You got silver and gold here with two hands clasped in a prayer mantra, a prayer mudra. The power of prayer, the number 40. Beautiful. So make your life a walking prayer. A walking prayer is saying out to the universe what you wish to have, what you desire, what you want to manifest. A walking prayer is that type of manifestation. So some people might be more spiritual in this, and they're just saying, please, oh Lord, please fill me with unconditional love and light. And some people might be like, oh, please, oh Lord, please, could you provide me and my family enough food to eat for the rest of the month, or to last through the rest of the day. It could be, I would like to buy a house in the next year. Could you please provide me with one that is comfortable and is suited for all of us, and that makes our lives more easy and more fun. Things like that, you know. Ooh. Okay, let's see if there's anything coming through these cards. This is the Chakra Oracle deck, and then we'll get a couple of other smaller cards, and then I'll stop from there, I think. Uh-oh, I totally did that wrong. Look what I did. Oh, and at the bottom, it was wisdom. You see that? Wisdom. Your heart chakra is opening up. Your heart chakra. Let's see what wants to come out and play. Whoa, okay, that just fell. Okay, so it shows, look at this. So one of your keywords was key, and now we have the key right here. We have the word recovery, and you see this beautiful violet color surrounding this. So there's 3 people here, 2 females, and then this kind of, it looks like a spirit who's providing a key to a doorway here. I'm hearing the golden door, so that was part of the whole channeled messages. So this is the key to the door, to your awakening, to your happiness, to your desires. You're being offered the key from spirit. You're being offered the key from the universe. However you want to say it. This is unlocking your, it's unlocking your intuition. So your clairs are coming back or coming online. It's like your magic. You were a magical, and are, by the way, are magical being still. If you have any doubt about this, then, well, I just saw the guides, and they were just saying, well, then why are they here? I mean, obviously they have a little bit of hope that there's something happening. And of course, if you're here, then you are noticing that things are shifting in your life rather rapidly. So your intuition is shifting. You are becoming aligned to the energies around you, to your higher self, to your guides and guidance, to the universal flow, to universal ease, to gratitude, the energy of gratitude and above. So it's like the more grateful that you are and the more that you pray and make your life a living prayer and a living mantra and a living meditation, and the more that you continue to put your positive prayers and affirmations out there, the more you're going to see these wishes come through. It's not just one wish. I see that like this is going to be, I see the Ace of Cups for some reason, so it's going to be like an offering, like the Holy Grail, something that you absolutely freaking love. It could be even, if you've been alone this whole time, like someone is going to profess their love to you because you are professing your love to you. Does that make sense? I hope it does. Yeah. Okay, what else? Just get like this card, healing. Look at this. So recovery and healing. The other thing that I didn't talk about with this card, with the violet around it. So you are healing. Your brain is actually recovering. So there's something that I don't know what exactly happened or anything like that, but it's like your brain was traumatized and it's being recalibrated right now. You are healing. You're healing on an etheric or energetic level, and that ultimately is going to show within the physical realm. So if you're suffering any type of physical ailments, be prepared, because expect the unexpected. There's going to be some amazing healing. It could be absolutely, out of this world, like miraculous type of stuff that you couldn't believe, because you've been suffering from this type of ailment for a very long time, right? But it could just be like maybe if you're just suffering some burnout or just feeling like, well, what's the use? What's going on? Why am I here? And it's not the why. It's not the why. Did you remember that in the channeled messages? It said it's not the why, but the how. So I'll just read this part again. Raindrops and teardrops and dewdrops are one, shimmering and shining again to the rising sun. Wipe the dust off your shoulders, the crust off your face. You are now entering a new planet, a new race, where time collapses into here and now, where love is unconditional, where it's not the why you live, but the how. Yeah, so it's not the why. You're not on this quest of like, why am I here? Why am I here? It's more like, how can I be here now? Like, how can I show up for myself? How can I show up for others? How can I be? That's the biggest part. Like, how can I be? Not the why am I here, but the how can I? How can I be? That's a huge shift in your mind. That's a huge shift in your brain. This recovery and healing time is absolutely necessary from this whole like feeling as if you didn't have any boundaries, your body wasn't even yours, your mind wasn't even yours. It's like someone else or other people were kind of like playing mind games, manipulating you, crossing your boundaries, not caring whether or not like you wanted them or liked them to, but they continued to do it over and over again, to the point where it was like this belief system or this patterning that happened within the body and mind. And this is all clearing out. This is clearing out because a greater love for yourself is coming through. Okay, we've got, maybe we'll get like one or two smaller cards here. Let's see what this one is. I might get one more here. It says greatness with crown, and there's this beautiful lady who has a crown on her head, and it says honor and recognition for your talents, and then recognizability to forge ahead in life. So you're recognizing your ability to forge ahead in life. You are recognizing how strong and powerful you truly are. And you're rising. You're rising. You're noticing it. You're choosing you. And yeah, so which do you choose? The player be played. It is a game you dare to play. Player be played, two sides the same, and recognizing this is the name of the game. So which are you? Wait, which one you choose, it already is either way. Shine your light. You are ready for this. It's just continuing to remind you how ready you are for this shift, how ready you are for this change, how you've been working and toiling and doing this over and over, year after year, decade after decade, lifetime after lifetime, and you are finally in a position now where you are being crowned for your talents. You are recognizing that you are Goddess Isis in disguise. You are noticing now who you truly are and how you can truly show up in this lifetime. It is all a wish come true. The magic of life is coming through for you. It's beautiful. And we've got, look, the cup. I was telling you about the Ace of Cups here, and this reminds me of the Ace of Cups, which I was talking about. Like, your cup is overflowing. It's a opportunity to be unconditionally loving. This says difficult time, which is interesting. I think that's interesting. It says this is not a time to assert yourself, compassion and empathy for another's feelings. Very interesting that it says it's not a time to assert yourself. I would agree to disagree with this one. The difficult time might just be seeing all this for what it is and trying to shift your attitude to gratitude. It might be a little, tricky to shift yourself after so many years and decades of being a certain way or catering to a certain person or group of people, a family unit, so to speak. You are entering a new period in your life, a new chapter. And that cup is this golden grail. It is, you are what you seek, is what I'm hearing. You are what you seek. This is kind of a little bit more spiritual today, so I'm sorry about that. I wasn't expecting it to go this deep into spirituality, but it did. This is, I'll just consider it like spiritual guidance and empowerment for you. It's an affirmation. It is this is a validation right in here to show you that you've been doing the right things. You've been doing the right things and continue to do you. Whether you know it or not, you are on the right path. Now, you may have to be very, well, let's ask, like, what else is it that you need to know? Is there anything else that wants to come up for this collective today? Yeah. Ooh, okay, betrayal, the Three of Swords. So that is healing, recovery and healing from the Three of Swords, the Hierophant. This is so this betrayal, whoever did this to you, who hurt you, who really hurt you and hurt your heart, it seems like they're no longer around, or if they are around, you are very well aware that's not working. But this is the Hierophant. This is actually showing this heart being broken. It got broken wide open so that the light could shine through, so that you could actually see what was going on, and that you would never put yourself secondary to anyone else again. You are so special in the eyes of the universe. You are so beautiful and so special, and the universe would not be complete without you. So this is the Hierophant moment. The teacher is the brokenness that you feel like you have suffered so much under the consequences of whatever this betrayal was. I'm sorry that you had to deal with this, and I'm sorry that you had to learn in such a hard way, but the suffering in this respect has actually been your greatest teacher. It has been. I wouldn't normally say that suffering would be like considered really fun or good. It isn't always. Some people like really, you know, I think that certain religions out there tend to monetize that and profit off of people's suffering. So it's not necessarily that you have to suffer in this world in order to be more saintly or to be more loving or loved. It's not that. It's just that sometimes through suffering in life, it can be a great teacher. It can be a great teacher if you can see it that way. It's not necessarily always, and I wouldn't suggest that, you know, if you had a really, really rough time through this whole situation, that was to teach you a lesson. I wouldn't ever say that. I wouldn't say that. But it's definitely just something that has awakened you to your own needs and your own heart, your own love. Don't ever forget yourself. Yeah, I'm kind of getting a little emotional. This really touched me so much. I don't think that there's any other. I was going to go for another card. Well, this one was on the split. So yeah, you're at the precipice. See how like this man is standing. He's not walking straight through the two wands here. This is the Two of Wands, but he's looking at the world and kind of like preparing and checking out like what's out there, what's next, what's going to happen. When you take that leap, when you move into that gate, that doorway, because you're holding the key here, you'll see that your life completely changes. You'll see how different things are, and oh wow, different things are. Yeah, it's just you are choosing to play this game called life. You're choosing to live. You are choosing life. You're not waiting to die. You're choosing life. It's a huge honor to be here now. Thank you so much for showing up. I hope that this helped you and encouraged you on your journey and with whatever you are doing today. Please give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this reading. Share the reading if you feel like it's been beneficial for you. And go down to the comment section and let me know what resonated for you, okay? Also, if you're not a subscriber yet, please subscribe to my channel, okay? That really does help, and I would love to see you every single week. I try to upload these videos once or twice a week, it depends. And yeah, I love you all. Jai Ma. Bye for now.